NotebookLM is one of the most powerful free AI tools Google has ever built. You give it sources and it generates slide decks, podcast summaries, mind maps, video overviews, all from your own research. But the way most people use it, manually adding sources one by one and manually clicking generate, means you are the bottleneck every single time. Today, I'm going to show you how to connect Claude Code to NotebookLM so your AI agent does all of it for you. The research, the source loading, the slides, the podcasts, in a single prompt without you opening NotebookLM once. This whole setup is free, takes under 5 minutes, and there's zero code involved. But before I explain anything, let me just show you what this actually looks like, because once you see it, the rest of this video will make a lot more sense. I'm going to type one prompt into Claude Code. Hey Claude, can you use NotebookLM to research the new Claude 4 Opus model from Anthropic, load sources from YouTube and the web, and create a slide deck I can present? That's it. One sentence. I hit send. And what you'll see happen is Claude launches what's called a NotebookLM skill in the background. You'll see it processing. And then if I open NotebookLM, I can see it's already creating a new notebook for me automatically. You don't have to do a single thing. Sources are being pulled from YouTube, from tech blogs, from announcements. They're loading into the notebook by themselves. Claude is finding the content, deciding what's relevant, and adding it. No manual URL pasting, no file uploads, nothing. And then, without me asking, it auto-generates assets. There's a slide deck waiting. There's a mind map. If I open the slide deck, it's actually covering the topic properly. What the model does, what changed from previous versions, a slide on key use cases. It didn't just slap text on a page. It built a real presentation from the sources it found. On top of that, NotebookLM generates a video overview. It generates flashcards if you want them. It generates audio podcast summaries you can listen to on your commute. All of this from one prompt without me opening NotebookLM once. And the thing I want to make really clear right now, I didn't write the source URLs. I didn't add documents. I didn't click generate. I didn't configure anything. Claude did the entire job. That's the integration. And I'm going to show you exactly how to set it up. And I want to be honest with you. This is one of the most straightforward integrations I've done in Claude Code. There are basically 3 things to do, and none of them require any code. First, you need Claude Code. If you don't have it yet, go to claude.com/download and grab the desktop app. Once you install it, you'll see 3 modes. Chat, which is like a regular AI chatbot. Co-work, which is your agent for browsing the web or organizing files. And Code, which is the most capable mode and the one we're using here. Claude Code is where the skill system lives and where all the real automation happens. Second, you need the NotebookLM skill file. A skill in Claude Code is just a markdown file, a plain text document that gives Claude a set of instructions and capabilities it didn't have before. You don't need to understand how it works under the hood. You just need the file. I'm putting it in the school community for free. Grab it from the link in the description. Third, you give Claude the skill file and let it set things up. Drag the skill file into the Claude Code chat and send it. What Claude does from here is install the underlying Python package automatically and then prompt you to log into your Google account once. It'll open a Chrome window, ask you to sign into the Google account that has your NotebookLM, and once you do, that session gets saved. That's your one-time authentication. After that, Claude has full access to NotebookLM and you never have to log in through it again. That's it. 3 steps. No API keys, no config files, no code. You're set up. Now that it's set up, let me show you what research actually looks like with this thing. I'm going to give Claude one plain English prompt. No specific URLs, no list of sources, no instructions on what to search for or how, just a topic. Hey Claude, can you research the latest trends in AI automation for creators? Load in sources from YouTube and the web, then generate a notebook with a slide deck and an audio overview. And from there, Claude handles everything. It figures out what to search for. It decides which YouTube videos are relevant. It pulls from tech blogs and articles. It filters out noise and loads what's actually useful. And all of that shows up in NotebookLM as a properly sourced notebook, not a wall of links, an actual organized research set you can interact with. What I want to point out is the chat with your sources window in NotebookLM. Once the sources are loaded, you can ask questions directly in that window, and NotebookLM will answer from what Claude found. So you're not just getting a slide deck, you're getting an interactive research base you can query. And the assets are genuinely good.
You are sitting at one of those really heavy oak reading tables in the New York City Public Library, the massive one right there on Fifth Avenue.
Oh, yeah, beautiful spot.
Right, so you open your laptop, you connect to the Wi-Fi, and you load up this really simple web page. And you start typing to a chatbot.
Right, an early version of OpenAI's Playground.
Exactly. So you type in this.
The slide deck it generates covers the topic with real structure. One important note, tell Claude in the prompt what you want generated. If you want slides, say slides. If you want an audio overview, say audio overview. If you want mind maps and flashcards, say that too. The more specific your ask, the better the output. You don't need to write complex prompts, just be clear about the deliverables. But now let's take this one step further and schedule daily research that runs without you. Because the real unlock here isn't just doing research on demand, it's scheduling it so Claude runs the research automatically at the same time every day without you asking. Claude Code has a scheduled tasks feature. You can go to the left sidebar, hit new task, give it a name, say daily AI automation research, write a prompt that tells Claude exactly what to research and what to generate. Set a time and it creates a recurring job. Every day at 7 a.m. or noon or whenever you set it, Claude will open NotebookLM, build a new notebook on your topic, load sources, generate slides, and then confirm to you that it's done. Now, there's an important distinction here. If you set up a local scheduled task, it runs on your machine. So your laptop has to be on for it to fire. That's fine for a lot of people. But if you want it to run even when you're traveling or your laptop is closed, that's where routines come in. Routines are Claude Code's new remote automation feature. They run on Anthropic's cloud. No laptop required. I'll cover those in detail in a separate video, but the short version is if you connect a GitHub repo and move this workflow into a routine, it will run on a schedule even if your machine is completely off. For most creators, the local scheduled task is the right place to start. All right, now time to show you use cases to set up today. Let me give you 5 specific ways to use this that make sense for creators and operators right now. These aren't theoretical. These are things you can set up in under 20 minutes. Number 1, morning research briefing. Every morning at 8 a.m., Claude researches the top 3 AI news stories from the last 24 hours, builds a NotebookLM notebook with those sources, and generates a 5-minute audio overview. You wake up, put your earbuds in, and you're up to speed on your industry before you finished your first coffee. 0 manual research, 0 tab switching, just fresh knowledge delivered to you daily. Number 2, content repurposing from your own scripts. If you've already filmed a video or written a blog post, give Claude the transcript or script file and tell it to build a NotebookLM notebook from that content and generate a slide deck. Instant slide decks from your existing work in your brand style automatically. What used to take an afternoon is now a 30-second prompt. Number 3, weekly industry report. Every Monday morning, Claude researches your niche, loads the best sources from the past week, and generates a full notebook with slides and an audio overview. You go into Monday with a fully researched brief on what happened in your industry, built automatically over the weekend. Number 4, podcast summaries for your commute. Set a scheduled task to pull audio overviews from a specific research topic daily. Claude builds the notebook, NotebookLM generates the audio, and it's ready when you walk out the door. Think of it as a personalized podcast on exactly the topic you care about, updated every day. Number 5, competitor or niche monitoring. Give Claude a list of competitor channels or topics and have it pull new content weekly, summarize what they're covering, and flag any new angles you haven't covered yet. Your own competitive intelligence system running automatically. Any of these can be set up in one conversation with Claude Code. You just need the NotebookLM skill file, and that's exactly what I'm giving you. Click the link in the description to grab it for free from my school community. And beyond the skill file, you're going to get full support from me and my team members, plus loads of resources and automations. So click the link in the description. If this was useful, a like helps a lot. Drop a comment with what you're going to use it for first. See you on the next one.